Hello my flowers and welcome back to another episode of Maddie Vlogs and Does, and today I am cutting my hair. So you guys can see the atrocity that is going on here. I'm detangling my hair, and before the end of the year I am going to retouch my roots. You guys, it's very important that we moisturize when you have color, and moisturize, detangle, and touch your roots every 2 to 3 months. That's how I do it. Some people do it, once a month because their hair grows a lot, but that's a lot of like product on my hair. So I do it, 2 to 3 months is good for me. As a matter of fact, I'm actually running into like the 3rd month before the end of the year, but because it is the end of the year, I didn't want my roots to be to do it twice before the end of the year. I only wanted to do it one time. So anyway, you guys, so now you guys are going to see me split my hair into, I want to say I did it into about like 4 pieces or so. I wanted to level the top of my hair. I have butterflies, as you guys can see. I don't do anything perfect, but look at my ends, y'all. Look at my ends. And also, having split ends make your hair fall out, and your ends start eating your hair going upwards, not downwards. It goes upwards. So as you guys can see, they're very brittle. They don't have a form, they don't have a shape. So when I blow drying my hair, it literally stays up, and it looks crunchy. It looks cringy, and it's just no good. I don't like it at all. So I'm gonna cut my hair into different pieces, and then I will show you guys how I cut it. While I was doing this to my hair, separating my hair into different sections or pieces, I was watching a girl cut her hair the way that she cuts her hair, and that didn't work well with me because I do have like different layers, and I like the layers, but I also like the layers to be where they need to be, just in case I want to flip my hair up or flip my hair down, etc., etc. So I will show you guys how I ended up parting my hair into different sections. So I have now completed. I look absolutely out of this world, and look how hideous my hair looks. So I've parted my hair into 6 sections. 3 in the front and 3 in the back. So now you guys will see how I cut my sections, as I do it via sections. And even though I can't see the back, I do have a mirror that where I'm seeing what I'm doing. So here we go with cutting my hair. I had to get myself my mirror, like I said, to see what I was doing. So you'll see the flakes in my hair, and then you see all the growth that I have, which is fantastic. I love the new product that I'm using. You guys can go ahead and check out my other videos of me using different products that are not L'Oreal. I love L'Oreal products, but I messed up with the color that I had, because it looked like my red looked like Ronald McDonald's. It's insane but true. So I detangled the portions of my hair. And you guys are going to see me making funny faces in this video. And so I'm cutting. And you see how much I cut off of my hair. But you're going to see the difference. Like how bouncy it is. That's a very big difference. And that's what's important, you guys. You don't want to lose the bounce of your hair. You don't want the ends to stop curling, so that you're like unable to style them. Also, in this video, you guys are going to see, hopefully I caught it, how I don't cut my ends like straight up or straight down. So hopefully I caught that in this video. You guys are gonna see me cut the front now, which is totally disproportionate, but it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, and also make sure to always detangle each portion of your hair. Even though, you know, I have flakes all over the place, my hair's falling, my ends are absolutely frizzy, the rest of my hair is frizzy, but you measure, you know, what you want to cut off. So I measured what I wanted to cut off, and that's exactly what I did. You see how I'm cutting my hair in angles, in an angle. I'm not cutting it off like straight down because I don't want that straightness. I want my layers within my layers. Pretty amazing to do your hair straight until now, see? So I cut it at an angle and then I cut them straight. Boom. I was even thinking about doing like bangs and stuff, but I won't be able to maintain it. Can't keep up. So this portion of my hair, I'm almost done with the front, and I felt like your left side, but my right side in the video was shorter than my actual left side. So I had to make sure that the ends were being cut, but also that they don't look as disproportionate as they looked in the beginning of the video. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, I felt so scared because I'm cutting off so much of my hair. But what I was looking at the videos that I was looking at online, is better to have healthy ends, short hair, healthy ends, than to have long hair and split ends, you know? So now they look a little bit more proportionate, as you guys can see. Then we're going to move along to the back portion of my hair, which was a little challenging for me because, yeah, you can't see the back portion of the hair, but oh my gosh, the way that my little happy soul had to cut the middle, and I just kept at it. I was afraid, but I kept cutting. Alright guys, so again, I am going to detangle my hair, which I love that brush. I love that brush. It works so well with my hair. So what I had to do was split both sections. So this one section, I had to split it into right side and then left side, so that I was able to see what I was doing. So I cut one end, and then I had to cut the other.
Only available at the Accurate season of performance. This winter, visit your local Accurate dealer for attractive offers while being taken.
But you see how difficult that is. But I cut a lot, you guys. My ends were so split. They were so ugly. So ugly. Then what I had to do was cut off like the larger sections of the layers, which is what I'm doing here, because I can't see with or without my glasses, so I had to like be a little close. But I kept cutting. See how it's like the longer portions of the layers? I kept cutting, and they still look a little disproportionate back there, so I still had to cut Boop. And cut. Then what I did, I had to make sure that the layers within both sections were now proportionate. So as you can see, it's different layers. So I cut those suckers off too. You know why? Because I kept telling myself, Maddie, you want long hair, but you want it healthy. All right? And I only trust one person at a time. I've had different stylists, you guys, that have beautiful, beautiful fingers. It is said that women should not cut people's hair with their period. I don't really believe in that myth. I just had gotten off my period when I was cutting my hair. But I don't have evil eye against my own head. You know? So it's not gonna affect. You have to be careful, like, who you go to and stuff. So there you go. So I was cutting and cutting and cutting until I felt comfortable enough with that layer. See, still didn't feel comfortable. I'm like, gotta chop, 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 chop. I was so tired. I was so tired, but I kept cutting, you guys. All right, so now I had to make sure, like, I was organizing the because it was giving me the EBGBs. Like, I was organizing the split ends. It looks so ugly on top of the table, as you can see from my main picture. I looked a little grossed out from my own split ends. Mind you, you guys, my hair was so long and it was growing so much. When I did this color, I had cut my ends. If you guys go back to my other videos, I had cut my ends before then. And me doing my own hair again, all that cutting off of my ends from the previous time when I was still doing my L'Oreal highlights, made my hair grow even more. So I know from now on, it is over, honey. I'm gonna be cutting my own ends and doing what I have to do for myself. So for the next two sections, I repeated the same thing that I did for the section right in the middle. Not in the front, but right in the middle. I had to cut those ends, girl. Cut them. Oh my gosh, they look disgusting. They look absolutely awful. So last but not least, you guys, this is the last portion of my hair. At this point, the circulation in my hands was absolutely absurd. I just couldn't take it. So I continued to do the same thing. I split those sections into two. And as you can see, you guys, it was just puffy. So my thing is that when I have not the Revlon hair brush dryers, but I bought the one that I bought in Macy's. I mean, was it in Macy's? No, it was in TJ Maxx that I bought it. And from now on, I know that when I'm blowing out my hair is going to be a little bit more manageable. When you have split ends, it's not as manageable. So as you guys can see here, the bottom of my hair ended up being way shorter, but at the end of this video I will show you guys how my hair looks after I cut my ends. You guys can still see this a tad bit disproportionate, but you guys, I didn't have the time or the resources to go and do my hair at the salon, so I did it myself. I put my own color, I blow dry my own hair. The only thing I don't do is do my own braids, which next year I will get to braiding my hair for sure. Maybe I will do it for Valentine's Day or something and have something different done on my hair. So as you guys can see here, I'm making all sorts of faces, but I'm able to see and cut off the extra ends that I couldn't cut off in the beginning of the video. And by me doing this, I can see my ends are still a little bit more manageable. I would have liked to cut off a little bit more of the back of my hair, but I didn't want to overdo it. Again, I was very scared of the outcome. But I know that no matter how disproportionate my ends look, listen, I'm still that, I'm still that girl. But I was exhausted, okay? So now I'm going to show you guys how my hair looked. So now you guys, I am removing all the little clips. I am brushing my hair. It is bouncy, and as you can see, I still have layers, which I love. I love my layers. I love having layers on my hair. I don't like the regular you know, length for everything. I don't. But I don't see like the redness or the extra redness at my ends like I used to. So this is the outcome, you guys. It is very bouncy. This is how it looks. Yes, it's still a little disproportionate, but I still was able to get my ends to not look so split. And the next time you guys see me, I'm going to put in the color again. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to comment, to interact. And that I hope that you guys enjoyed the tips that I provided to you guys today. So look, this is even a look. I love you all, and please don't forget to water your life.